in the live. So guys, this is what I'm currently watching right now. This is DXY, and before I make any analysis, I always like to check DXY. The reason for that is because the DXY always move in opposite direction with other pairs. So the DXY, as you all know, is the US dollar, like the United States dollar. So it's very important to know what the dollar is doing, because we are trading almost all these pairs against the dollar. So that's why it's very important to check what dollar is doing. And if you go down to Euro USD, you see that Euro is bearish, right? So this is the daily time frame. So you can always use DXY to get a nice frame of what's going on. So yesterday I took a sell yesterday on Euro USD, and it was a very nice catch. I took the first trade, it was a loss, then took the second one. I always had this great conviction that Euro is going to sell, because we have this space to trade into. So if you come here, you see that there's also space here to trade into. So yesterday's trade, let me show you how I cut that trade. Yesterday's trade, this is yesterday Wednesday. So this, I don't trade London section. The first candle is Asia, the second candle is Asia, the third candle is London, the fourth candle is London, the fifth candle is New York. This is where I want to be looking for setups. The fifth candle is New York session, and mind you, this fifth candle is 4-hour time frame. So I have to go down to the 1 hour. So basically what I was looking for was fair value gap. So what I was looking for was just fair value gap. And I saw this right here. You can see this is 9 a.m. This candle, this 1 hour candle is 9 a.m. New York time, not Nigerian time. This candle right here, 9 a.m. New York time. So I had to go down to 3 minutes time frame. You know, I'm a scalper. But generally today I'm not looking to take any trade, but if I see, I'm going to take, because I'm trying to take this thing as slow as possible. So during 9:18 New York time, price traded into this imbalance, this higher time frame resistance level, and I was looking for trade to catch it to the downside, you know. So I entered right here. My stop loss was here, and my take profit was 1:2. The trade stopped me out. Like, I took this trade on the 1 minute time frame itself, but the trade just stopped me out. So I entered the next one. I always knew that price was going to go bearish. I just knew that price was going to go bearish, and I was just there looking at the chart. I didn't want to miss the trade. So I saw this double top, right? We entered again to the resistance level, entered again. We rejected this high, like we didn't want to trade above this high. So I just knew that price was, after creating this double top, I just knew that price was gonna go lower, and I entered right here, immediately here at this place. My stop loss was here, and I targeted 1:2 to this level. But there was another key level that was right here, you get. So I closed the first position, like I took partials, you know, I took partials from this level, then the next one from the main level. So let's just say the trade is 1:2, 1:2.6. So this was the trade exactly, because I was targeting this liquidity right here. So the trade was 1:4, like 1:2.4. So this was the trade I took yesterday. But I closed partials as it hits here and closed another one during this level. So I'm going to attach the screenshot so you see. But as for today, guys, I'm not really expecting much today. Guys, yeah, I'm not trading today. I'm not looking for any setup today. I'm just gonna look for way and shave and just do other tasks, right? So there's something I noticed yesterday. Something very, very important I noticed yesterday, and this is the reason why we have to stay disciplined, man. Because yesterday I felt this FOMO to enter the trade during 8 a.m. New York time on the 1 hour time frame. The 1 hour time frame, 8 a.m. candle formed, completed an imbalance, a fair value gap. Then 9 a.m. it was looking as if 9 a.m. candle on the 1 hour time frame was gonna go bearish. Like I wanted to just enter the trade, go down to lower time frame, like 1 hour, 1 minute, 3 minutes, look for fair value gap and just trade lower. But I was like, okay, I'm done with all this bullshit, you know. I'm done with trying to like force trade. I'm done with trying to do things like, let me just stick to my rule. I have a rule, let me just stick to it. And I was like, okay, fine, same goes without me, I'm okay. And if the thing retraces back to the fair value gap, the 1 hour fair value gap, then I'm good. And it's going to be better if the thing retraces to 1 hour fair value gap, because I can go down to 3 minutes, 5 minutes to look for good lower time frame entry models and take the trade. So I was like, okay, let me just leave it. I just had to close the trade, set alarm, right? Set alarm at the fair value gap, so if it triggers the alarm, I'll come back. That's what I did, and surprisingly the thing retraced into the imbalance, and I had to go down to the lower time frame, and I took a beautiful setup. Now imagine if I allowed myself to just feel that FOMO, or just allow myself to imagine if I just allow myself to let my emotions win and I enter the trade during 9 a.m. candle. It could have been a loss, and I would have been so sad, you know, so sad. Like, this is one thing about being disciplined. And if the other thing is, if the trade had gone without me, maybe I would still feel sad, but at least I followed my rule, I followed my plan, I followed my trading edge. I think honestly I'm just fucking done with doing things outside my edge. I'm done with trading, taking setup outside my edge and doing things outside my edge. And some days, the reality is, some days you're going to miss trade because you're sticking to your edge, or maybe you're rigid with your edge. Some days you're going to miss setup, some days you're going to miss some stuff, and it's okay. At least with your edge, if you have an edge, with your edge, in the long run, you know if you're going to be profitable or not. You know what to tweak, you know what to remove, that kind of stuff, instead of just trading randomly. Man, see, I'm really done with that bullshit, man, because I've been trading for 2 years, and the more I keep breaking my rules, the more I keep doing something outside my edge, I'm wasting time. I'm not gonna lie, I'm wasting time, and that time is something I don't have. You get, that time is something I don't have. I'm speaking for myself now, right? So I just want to follow the plan, follow the edge. I have an edge now. Some of you will say, okay, I have an edge, and some of you will say, this edge I'm talking about, what is it? Now the edge I'm talking about is things I've noticed, things I've seen over time that I know that they do repeat, things I've witnessed, things I've experienced. Let me give you an example. I know for sure that I'm really good during New York session. Let me not say good, I know that my setup usually plays out well during New York session. So if that's the case, I have to be trading New York session more. That's why I don't trade London again.
And secondly, another thing again is I noticed that during 9 a.m. upwards, 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 11 a.m., that's when New York time, that's when my setup usually used to play. You get? So that's why I've set a rule that I'm going to be trading 9 a.m. upwards, not 8, not 7, not 6. I'm really done with breaking my edge or doing something outside my edge. I'm just gonna stick to it and see where it's going to lead me. I told these guys I'm going to be uploading how I'm handling this stuff. So this is just it, man. I'm really done with breaking my rules and all that. I want to stick to my edge and see. I want to see where it will carry me go. I want to see.